clear on kind of the 48-hour rule?
Yes,
Okay.
and the last 2 times I had called off last week and I reported it within 48 hours. So
Perfect.
I didn't have any written notification from the prior ones, like a lot of these points, that I had to call in within 48 hours, but I now acknowledge I do.
Okay.
So,
Did you receive a packet from the Hartford last April when you started to apply for leave?
last April, I don't recall.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a copy, just so you have a copy of the FMLA rights and responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
And also they would have sent you the Cisco leave of absence checklist, which kind of talks about, hey, you need
Yeah,
to call
I
into
did.
the
I didn't.
Hartford.
The only thing I received was their the first one. Remind me to ask you a question. I received the first one, but I didn't. There was no notification. It was basically saying we got your doctor stuff. You know, you're accepted. Your claim got accepted.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. All right, well, I'm gonna give you a copy of that just so you have
Okay.
it in case you can't find it at home.
All right.
And then if you have, further questions about the process, just give me or Minky a call.
Okay.
But, we know the Hartford, it's a new thing, so we wanna make sure that you are very clear.
Yes.
And
Now
that
I
you
am.
have an opportunity going forward to follow that process to a T so that we're not finding ourselves in this situation.
I fully understand.
Okay?
Okay.
Any questions, concerns?
No.
All right.
So you got a question?
Yeah. I did some digging yesterday and I started ripping some butt. You guys knew the policy already got accepted. Or my leave was accepted or approved. Why don't you guys tell me that it was the 48-hour rule? The whole time I'm sitting there ripping Kaiser's butt in Hartford, and the whole time the claim had been approved. Why didn't you say anything yesterday? You guys were, the reason why I got pulled in is because I wasn't reporting within 48 hours. And the whole time I thought the claim wasn't approved. I'm wondering why that was not said. Because I know you guys knew.
Was this within your conversations with Minky? Because I know you guys spoke.
No, it was
quite a few times.
yesterday. So maybe you didn't know, but I know for a fact Minky knew. So I was led to believe that the claim was not approved. And I'm trying over and over and over again, and the whole time the claim had been approved.
So
I'm
your
just,
understanding when you came into the meeting in which you were suspended was that the issue was regarding,
yeah, I thought my claim, my FMLA claim was denied because
but you had
Hartford,
received an approval, right?
I didn't receive anything.
Okay, is this, are you on Sweet Clover Loop?
Yeah, 754.
That's the right address?
Yeah, that's it.
But you
No,
don't,
I literally was sitting there for about an hour and a half, and then finally I got up to the third person, a supervisor at Hartford, and she was like, well, Mr. Kroll, you got approved on this date. And I'm like, then what's the problem? And then another thing I found out too, the 48 hours is a stipulation that was put on Hartford by Cisco.
it's consistent with the FMLA regulations.
There's a law that states that you have to report.
Yeah, it's actually more generous than the regulation, but it's consistent with the regulations. So I guess my confusion is, so when you came into the suspension, the
Meeting.
meeting where you were suspended, your understanding was that there was an issue with the approval
Yes.
of the
And-
actual certification.
Yes.
Okay.
In all actuality, it was because I was I was the 48 hours. That's why there's the points added up.
Right.
So, but like I said, I had called in on Monday and Tuesday, this week or last week. I called right away because I understood the 48-hour rule.
Perfect.
So now I acknowledge I have a copy of it. So if I blunder it in the future, then that's on me.
So do you, I mean, I know Minky and you have had several conversations about it, and she's called you to remind you, hey, you need to call into the Hartford and report this absence in a timely manner. Do you remember those?
No, I
conversations?
remember her saying that I, try to call in at least 2 hours before my scheduled start time.
Alright. So now we know.
Yes.
Now you're clear.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just make sure we're following that process.
Okay. I will do my best.
And as we go, you know, certainly the points will fall off as we get through this next 12 months. So let's stay within the parameters,
Yeah.
so that those can fall off and we can not find ourselves
Okay.
having this kind of chat.
So, nothing personal? No, I'm not signing that. Now, however, if you want to draw up something else that says after, today's the 2nd, after February 2nd, if I fail to report missed time within 48 hours, then I will be subject to getting points. I don't deserve those points. Calling off, I was well within my rights. It might be not your policy, but I can't take a disciplinary action when the law says you can't discipline me for calling in sick. And that's what this is. This is a disciplinary action. So I'm not going to be able to sign that. Like I said, if you want to drop a piece of paper that states after 2/2/2018, I acknowledge that I have to call in within report missed time to Hartford, I will happily do that because I got my copy.
So are you, just to clarify, you're telling me you never received
No.
paperwork from the Hartford when you initially, it would have been April 17th was when they sent it to you?
April 7th, that would have been the first claim. Right?
That would have been your original certification? I
Yes,
believe.
yes.
Yeah,
I don't,
don't recall.
and no,
receiving-
and you have my right address, so.
Yeah, okay.
And my wife doesn't open my mail. If it says my name on it, she throws it in the little pile, the little mail cart.
Okay,
Hartford would send it, right?
yeah, it comes straight from Hartford. Yeah. We have the right address on file.
So,
Okay, well, duly noted.
okay.
As far as scheduling goes,
You work tomorrow, right?
Yes, 3 a.m. San Diego.
Alrighty.
So what about this? When do we get the points adjusted? Because I don't want that in my file.
Well,
I know you guys are probably going to write a refuse to sign on it.
yeah, you're still being issued this,
Okay.
and, there is a procedure. when you don't-
Just have to grieve it out. Okay. All right.
any other questions?
No, I think we're good.
All right, thanks, Matt. Appreciate you.
All right. Do I get my badging?
I'm gonna grab it for you.
Oh, okay.